I'm under attack right now. It's my cat is, I don't know, she doesn't want me to do the show or something. She's attacking all my equipment. She's already pulled the ring light down, and now she's attacking the Ethernet cord.
Maybe it's me, or the dreams, I don't know for sure. If I'm late and I can change and there is no cure, I'm trying to slow it up down, but I can't help it. Yeah, my heart keeps pumping. Yeah, my heart keeps pumping. No, no, I wanna let it all out. Though I'm a sucker, well, I need to tell you, I need to tell you that it's you.
Nah, bro. It's the main reason I do these intros. I want to give people a chance to get in. Hey, no, what are you doing? No, Bruce. No. No.
See what you did. I can't even get out the words. The sea we're living in, crashing waves on my head. Oh, it hurts. I'm trying to slow it up down, but I can't help it. Yeah, my heart keeps pumping. Yeah, my heart keeps pumping. No, no.
Happy Friday, though.
Let it all out. Though I'm a sucker, well, I need to tell you, I need to tell you that it's
Good morning. Good midday. It's Friday. 1 week until the Slab Olympics, or 8 days to be exact. I'm starting to get really excited. My cat gave me inspiration today for the show. Sometimes things just happen. Like I was just saying a minute ago. She's sabotaging the show today. She's attacking the ring light. She's attacking my Ethernet cord. I don't know what's gotten into her. But anyway, that reminded me. Thinking about doing something maybe different on the midday show today. Instead of the news, I'll replace the news. I don't know if I'm going to do news on Fridays. I think news is probably more suited for Monday and Wednesday. Friday is more for fun, and the news is not fun. Well, sometimes it is. So I think we'll watch some cool videos today in place of the news. And I'll take requests. If anybody has anything they want me to watch, as long as it doesn't get my channel taken down. But one thing I'm definitely watching is my favorite thing to watch. It's one of my favorite pastimes. That's right. Yeah. Close Encounters with Wild Animals. There's no shortage of those videos on the internet. And everybody knows it's one of my favorite subjects. It never ceases to amaze me how many idiots go out looking for trouble with animals. Oh no. How old? That is terrifying. I believe Mayhem Matthew's channel is Mayhem Matthew, isn't it? Did he change it? If he changed it, I have no idea. Does anybody know? Oh, so it's a high school kid. Yeah, that's scary. Look, we've already told our son he's a freshman in high school. We already told him if anything crazy starts going down in his school like that, and there's already been 2 kids arrested in the past 2 years that brought guns to school at this high school. It's an epidemic. But anyway, we told him if something crazy starts happening, get the hell out of the building. Don't try to be a hero, because the school is right by our house. Find the nearest exit and get the F out. Run, and don't even look back, bro. He can be to our house in less than 5 minutes if he runs. Oh, there it is, Nature Boys. Hey, Joey! Joey! Joey's cancer-free. That's great news, my friend. Yeah, Slim, same here. There would be kids in the parking lot that would have rifles and stuff in their car, and it was perfectly fine. That was all before Columbine happened. The difference is these kids, when they bring their guns to school, they're not doing it for the reasons that you were doing it when you were in high school. And they're bringing them in the school and not just leaving them in their car. And they're bringing them into school for one reason and one reason only, and that's to use them. That's the difference. Yeah, I know, like my father-in-law, he lives out in a rural area of Virginia. And he talks about when he was, in middle school and high school, that you get on the bus with the gun. Like they would bring their hunting rifles on the bus to go to school because they were going straight from school to hunting. They weren't going home afterwards. Nobody cared. Crazy how the world's changed in just a couple of decades. Real quick, so if you're still listening, Joey, oh, there he is. Yeah, I got with Ben yesterday, and he gave me the information of that guy, and I'm going to contact him after the show today, and then it's supposed to take 3 or 4 days before I get what I want. And so we're looking at probably early next week. I'll send you over whatever I got.
This is where we all came from, the dreams we had, the love we shared. This is what we're waiting for. In my mind, in my head, this is where we are from. In my mind.
All right, remind me, Slim, towards the end of the show. All right. All right. Let's get the show started. Shall we? We shall. Good morning. Happy midday to everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's all right. Thank you for being here this morning. If you weren't here at the very, very beginning of the intro, I did mention that I'm going to do something a little bit different. I think what I'm going to start doing is restructuring the days that I do certain things. So usually I read the news every day on the midday show for whatever, 30 or 45 minutes. I think I'm going to cut that out of Fridays, unless there's some major news story that needs to be talked about, especially during football season and whatnot. I'm going to cut the news segment out of the Friday shows, and we'll just do something different. Today, what we'll do is we're going to look at some videos. We're going to watch some YouTube videos for a little while. Now, you guys all know one of my favorite subjects and one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is encounters between wild animals and people. And there's no shortage of those. Excuse me. There's no shortage of those on the internet. Believe me, there's millions of them. So we'll look through some of those. And then, of course, I'll open up the StreamYard and bring the panel on. Whoever wants to come and hang out this Friday and shoot the you-know-what, you're more than welcome to. It'll be a good day. It'll be a good time. Any announcements this morning? I don't think so. Well, here's one announcement. 8 days. That's right. 8 days until the event, but really just a week away because the event, the contests themselves are on Saturday, yes, but the event really starts on Friday. That's when virtually, I don't know, the vast majority of the people that are coming in on Friday. So that's a week from today. I will be down there on Friday. We have a room Friday and Saturday night. I don't know if I'll be down there on Thursday. I might be down there on Thursday night for a little bit, but we're going skydiving. Me and Colby are on Thursday. That's 2 hours away. So I'm assuming we won't get back to this area till mid to late afternoon, probably. And I don't know if I'm going to be tired from, I've never been skydiving before. So I don't know if I'm going to be exhausted or if I'm going to be fine. If I'm not exhausted on Thursday when we get back from skydiving, I'll hop in the car and shoot down to Isle of Palms because I know there's going to be people that are there. Maybe hang out for a few hours down there, and then I'll drive back into Isle of Palms Friday morning and stay there till Sunday. That's the way that's going to work for me. I know there's several people coming early. Some people coming a day or on Thursday. Some people coming on Wednesday. I think Lou and Battle Angel are coming on Wednesday and staying through Sunday. There's some people staying late after the Slab Olympics. I'm pretty sure Traveling Fools is staying for another 3 or 4 days after. He's not going to stay on the beach, though. I think he's going to stay in the city, downtown. But anyway, if there's any way you can make it, even if you're not going to compete, I've had several people ask me, can I come and not compete? Yeah, the majority of the people coming aren't competing. I think we've got around 30 people, give or take, one person, that are competing, and there's probably another 40 or 50 that are coming that aren't competing. So that answers that question. We prefer anybody that is able to compete, but there's no, look, there's no rules. It's a free country. It's a public beach too. So we can't tell you whether you can or can't come or whether you have to do this or have to do that. You do whatever you want. But all I can tell you is it's going to be a good time. And on top of that, it's looking, and I want to knock on, is there any wood in here? Here, let me knock on this real quick. And knock on that. Knock on wood. It looks like the weather is going to be a home run. Now, they're pretty good at forecasting the temperature from a week out. Not so good as forecasting, rain a week out. But even if it's a little bit rainy, if it's close to 70 degrees like they're saying, that's still a home run compared to what we've dealt with the past 2 years. I won't be complaining. And if we have that weather with no rain, forget about it. It might be it will be the best so far, and it might be one of the best we ever have. So that's great news. That's great news. That also opens up the options for people who are thinking about wearing certain types of costumes, because if it's 20 degrees outside, you're very limited. But when it's 65 or 70 degrees, the possibilities are endless. That's right. That's right. All right. Yeah, Slim will be there Thursday. Let's get to the chat, and then we'll start watching some videos. Shall we? That's right. Matt Dunnett, what's up, buddy? Kevron Harris, Ballard, Timmy, the Nature Boy, John Serene. I realize I'm so old that I can remember the Bengal Babes. VicTube, Slim Shady Canes, Joey just announced that he is officially cancer-free, which is obviously great news. JW13120, JW1230. What's up, buddy? Wilkie, Pete is still the GOAT of midday shows. I think I've cornered the market. I don't know if there is any other midday shows. Maybe there is, and I just don't know about them. But yeah, I pretty much cornered the market on the midday show. On YouTube, anyway. I'm sure there's a lot of midday shows on the radio. Battle Angel, Rick Sanchez. Rick is trying to track down Mayhem Matthews' new channel. It's been posted in the chat. I don't know what I'm assuming you want it so you can go over there and troll him, which is probably a very good idea. He's been oddly quiet. Nate's really been the one to step up here this year with the trash talking. Nate's taken it to a whole nother level. He's very vicious, too, going after Mike Vick. But last year, Mayhem Matthew latched onto me for some reason. He called me his rival, which, whatever, I destroyed him. So he picked the wrong person to mess with, but hey, you live and you learn. But he's been oddly quiet this year. I'm trying to remember who did he call out as his rival this year? Or did he even? I don't know. Tiger Cat. There, talking about, speak of the devil, Nate the Great, Brad Pitt, Big Barney Ross, Dre Tech Funny Conundrum. I don't even know what that is. Jay Shipes. Tennille. Look at Tennille here. A rare sighting from Tennille. Money Man. Roger Dodger. Sir UGA. I decided to trash talk someone who isn't even attending the event. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rob Sanders. It's okay to trash talk people who aren't coming, too. That's definitely... it's not only allowed, it's encouraged. Speak of the devil, Colby. Yeah, Colby, I know I texted you. Here's a funny story. Well, I don't know how funny it is. It was funny to me. So a couple of days ago, I get a phone call, and normally if I don't recognize the number, because I get a million spam calls a day, I won't pick it up. And I'm sure that pretty much everybody's like that, right? My phone rings every 30 minutes throughout the day, and 99% of the time, it's not anybody I know. It's somebody trying to sell me something or whatever. So anyway, a couple of days ago, the phone rings, and I look down at the phone, and I see it's from Chester, South Carolina. Now, I know that's where we're going skydiving, so I was like, oh, this is probably the skydiving place, because nobody's ever called me from Chester, South Carolina before. So I pick it up. Sure enough, it is the skydiving place. And they're like, hey, Mr. So-and-so, we're just calling to, confirm your trip next week, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so I confirmed it. And she goes, do you have your group ID number? I said, well, actually, I don't. I said, because my friend is the one that bought the tickets and together. And so I didn't do any transactions with you. And she goes, oh, okay. She says, I'll look him up. What's your friend's name? Now, I know Colby's name, but I forgot it. I don't know. I think Colby might be his middle name, but that's not his first and last name. So anyway, so I said his name's Colby. And she goes, I don't see a Colby on here. And she goes, what's his last name? And I said, I don't remember. And she goes, you're going skydiving with somebody who you don't even know their name? I started laughing. I said, it's kind of a long story. I said, just read me some of the names off that list and I'll tell you if it's him. So she started reading the names off the list. And meanwhile, while she's reading the names off the list, I'm feverishly texting Colby. And I texted him, I'm like, hey, what's your first and last name again, dude? Luckily, he hit me right back immediately. And so I was like, oh, yeah, that's it. Now, here's the other thing, Colby. I don't know if you knew this. They dropped the ball on this one because she goes, oh, it's a good thing I called you because Colby was not in, you guys weren't in the same group together. So she said she was going to put us in the same group. But as of 2 days ago, we weren't in the same group. So I said, yeah, please make sure you do that because we're coming together. We're driving up there together. Yeah, she didn't know what to think whenever she's like, you don't even know the name of the person you're skydiving with? I was like, it's a long story, lady. I was going to sit there and try to explain to her that was his YouTube name. She'd have been like, what in the hell is going on here? Anyway, where am I at? What's up, Bulldog JC? Yeah, and she changed the time. I think I told you that, right, Colby? She goes, I don't know why they have you down for 9 a.m. We don't even open until 9:30. I said, oh. So they changed it to 10. And she said, get there at 9:30. So I think it takes 2 hours. I'll talk to you about it off air. Nobody probably cares. But what I'll probably have you do is just come to I'm closer to Chester than you'll be if you're on Isle of Palms. So I'll probably just have you come to my house and we'll drive from here to Chester. I think it's about 2 hours from my house. All right. Let's take a look at some YouTube videos. These are always fun. And if anybody else has any suggestions about what they would like to watch today for the next, 30 or 40 minutes, we'll watch some video clips. Just let me know. As long as it's something that won't get my channel shut down or the stream shut down. 12 scariest bear encounters ever filmed in Russia. Okay, let's watch that.
Hey guys, Chad and Lexi here with Canine Revolution Dog Training in Summerville, South Carolina at the Low Country's large...
These are 12 of the most shocking bear encounters captured in Russia you will ever see. Number 12. This first terrifying encounter begins by showing us a guy coming into contact with a family of 3 dangerous brown bears.
Yeah, and so instead of leaving, this is what I'm talking about. And by the way, I'll be pausing periodically. But Russians are obsessed with bears. Did you know this? I'm not kidding. And there's a lot of bears in Russia, and maybe that's one reason. But it never ceases to amaze me that, so if this guy's just taking a leisurely walk through the forest or whatever, or walking down this creek, and you see some bears, shouldn't you go the other way? I mean, I'm not saying turn around and run, then they might chase you. But gingerly make your way away from the bears? No. What does he do? Turns on his camera, starts talking to them. I mean, these people are out of their mind.
What makes this video even more horrifying is the fact that the mother bear seems to be nursing her 2 young cubs. Nursing grizzly bears are extremely protective of their young, making the predator in the video more dangerous than it already is.
This is natural selection here. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but you almost deserve it if you're this stupid.
The Russian man then proceeds to throw rocks at the group of predators, showing no signs of fear whatsoever. Unfortunately, the clip ends without giving us a conclusion as to what happened next. Number 11. This next clip, filmed in Russia, opens like a normal vlogging video with a man recording the interior of his hut without anything out of the ordinary.
That looks like Jay
showing.
Shipe's house.
Moments
Look at that.
later, he proceeds to record outside.
How did they get to Jay
Well,
Shipe's
at
house?
first, nothing really seems out of place until he zooms in and shows this.
Oh, this reminds me.
The man tries.
Let me tell you a story, real quick. Short story. And ironically enough, it was during the Slab Olympics in Tennessee. Me and Slim Shady got in the car one day to go to a liquor store. Now, for anybody who's ever been to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, oddly enough, it's a dry county or a dry town. I don't know. One thing I do know is there's no liquor stores. You can go into a bar and order a liquor drink, but you can't go. There's no liquor stores. So we wanted a couple bottles of liquor, right? We had to get in the car and drive like 20 or 30 minutes away to the next town over, Gatlinburg, where there is a liquor store. And you have to drive through the mountains to get to Gatlinburg. So me and Slim are driving down this windy ass mountain road, which is not the safest type of road for anybody who's driven on those mountain roads that are just, you know, like snake back and forth, left to right, sharp turns. So we're cruising at a good clip. Slim's driving. We're probably going about 65 miles an hour, whipping around the roads down there. And we whip around the road, and all of a sudden, you see a line of cars. Now, when I say a line of cars, I don't know, 7, 8 cars, Slim? Is that about right? And they're pulled over onto the shoulder, but it's a mountain road, so the shoulder's not very big. So some of the cars are sort of like halfway on the shoulder and halfway in the left lane. And so it was very dangerous. Like Slim had to like slam on his brakes so he didn't side clip one of these cars. And we're like, what? And there's a bunch of people standing outside of the cars on the shoulder, and they're looking up into the tree on the other side of the road, on the right side of the road. And they're like looking and pointing, and they have their cell phones out, and they're taking pictures and video. And so we're like, what the fuck? We look over, and there's 2 black bears up in a tree. And we're like, have you never seen a bear before, bro? If I would have been a police officer, I would have pulled over and given every single last one of them a massive ticket for putting everybody's life at danger so they can get a picture of a bear in a tree. It's like, seriously?
His best to scare the bear away by making loud sounds and swinging his limbs while desperately clinging to the tree. The risk of falling and the predator closing in on him puts incredible pressure on everyone, even to those just watching the encounter. Bears, despite their size, are incredible climbers and will not.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be living in that hut if there's big bears around like that.
Thankfully, the animal eventually
that hut's not going to stop a bear from getting in there.
Deciding it's not worth it. Number 10.
So far, these are not very good videos.
Breathing and a dog barking in the distance start this encounter similarly to a thriller movie, but even scarier.
Oh no.
At first, it is unclear what makes the whole situation terrifying, but we don't get to wait long.
At least this guy's got a
After
gun.
a few seconds, this happens. Oh
shit, no. I would have already pulled the trigger. This guy's got...
The first charge was
As soon right there, I would have shot him.
Keeps his gun ready as he is sure that it
No way.
won't be the last.
Look at that. No, thank you. This guy's about to shit himself.
According to the man in the video, the bear is nursing 3 cubs, which makes it more aggressive compared to a non-nursing female. Years of experience.
That's like that video of the guy who shot the mountain lion whenever he was hiking. You guys remember that video from like a year ago? Yeah, now that's scary. He got charged. That thing got probably, when he shot him right in the head. But he was about half a second from being torn apart. He let that thing get within 3 yards of him before he shot it. And it was coming full clip. And luckily he had a GoPro on recording it, because if he didn't, he probably would have got in trouble. You're not, you have to be able to prove that you are defending yourself and not out there hunting it. It's because it's illegal to kill mountain lions in most states, I think.
Him from shooting the bear right then and there, which de-escalates the situation. The predator eventually leaves him alone, unharmed, despite its strong maternal instincts telling it otherwise.
Yeah.
Number 9. 2 Russian hikers record their dog barking and pestering a large grizzly bear they encountered deep in the Siberian forest. The dog keeps on barking at the enormous predator despite it already warning the dog.
Oh, why they do this?
I'm Jane Ryan, and we are going to make the perfect 2-ingredient espresso martini.
Dog several times by bluffing a charge at it.
Миш, не провоцируй, иди. Пошел.
The men can do nothing and try and recall their dog toward them. And
that's a tough situation. What do you do?
Successfully. Grizzlies, even large ones like this, are incredibly fast and agile, giving it the choice to catch and kill the dog if it wanted to.
Yeah.
Despite this, the dog continues to bark and harass the predator, even managing to do something extremely risky.
Иди, давай. Куда идешь?
Oh, damn it, bit him. Dog.
The clip cuts prematurely, and what happens next remains unknown. Number 8.
Why is the end of every video unknown? Oh, no.
While a man records the encounter, unable to do anything but to try and scare it away.
Fuck that.
Оставь мой сапог. Оставь меня в покое. Я тебе кому говорю, слезь. Мне надо повесить.
What the?
Куда ты полез? Ну куда ты полез ко мне?
Realizing that the latter won't be able to hold their weight, the man decides to stand on a branch, making the bear do something unexpected.
Да? Ты решил подо мной
Oh,
веточку
shit.
сломать?
He's gonna rip the
Шарм
branch
кому
off.
буду вешать?
The guy's gonna fall.
After failing to break the branch, the predator proceeds to go down and tries to make the ladder fall. Bears possess the largest brains compared to any other land mammal, making them extremely smart at problem solving. Still unable to make
Hey, boo-boo. I'm looking for a picnic basket.
the ladder fall, the bear then proceeds to climb up again, while the man desperately tries to scare it away.
К стволу ставить. Мне неудобно. Мансур, хорош ломать.
The encounter ends abruptly, but according to the original poster, he's fine. Number 7.
That guy's lucky.
A group of Russian men can be seen recording a bear minding its own business.
Bears minding its own business, and they want to go fuck with it.
To do this.
Oh my God.
The predator steps back and remains cautious, showing the man signs that it doesn't want him coming any closer. Despite this, the man ignores all warnings and concerned body language of the bear and decides to come closer. Finally, having given up, the man tries to walk away from the encounter. Before he
You
can
see?
manage to, the predator
Dumbass.
does
Oh, now he
something
runs.
terrifying.
Oh God. Yeah, this guy's not the smartest human. He's lucky.
Fortunately, the animal doesn't reach him, and he is able to run away safely. Number 6. This next shocking encounter opens with another Russian man recording a bear from the top of a tree, destroying his inflatable boat. Despite everything, the bear remains unfazed and even goes towards the tree the recorder is standing on.
Иди нахуй отсюда! Пошел нахуй!
Yeah, I don't think yelling at the bear is going to do anything, dude.
Apparently wrecked and trashed by the same bear.
Holy
that destroyed
shit.
Their boats.
Look at that.
Both of them seem to be completely safe.
I hope you got
but their
Geico, bro.
belongings weren't so lucky.
You have to call Geico and tell
Number
them
5. A man
your ride got fucked
records
up by a bear.
sniffing around while approaching him when all of a sudden one of his friends does something unexpected.
Oh yeah, feed the bear. That's smart. Jesus.
Surprisingly, the predator doesn't bite his hands off, but instead decides to stay around, seemingly still trying to get more food.
Yeah, you think?
Both of them watch the animal with amazement and fear. As
Yeah, he
wild
looks really
animals
scared.
are
He's smiling.
unpredictable and
The guy's
dangerous.
smiling. He doesn't look scared at all.
The bear continues to sniff around for a couple of seconds, even after being refused food. The video eventually ends with the bear sticking around and not harming anyone. Number 4. A bear approaches a camp of bikers while all of them watch, hoping that it will stop and not come any closer.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it does come closer, and they are left to do everything in their power to try and scare the predator away. Some of them start their motorcycles and rev them repeatedly in hopes that the loud sounds will prevent the
Motorcycles.
beast from coming any closer. Despite their fearsome reputation, bears are easily scared of loud sounds. As in the wild, loud sounds generally mean trouble. Both parties go back and forth, with one trying to approach and the other trying to scare the approaching threat.
Hey. Sorry, guys.
Hello, my name is Kevin Rogers. I'm one of the sock designers here at Grip 6, and I'm going to give you
Man,
10
this guy's
reasons
full of
why
energy.
purchasing a pair.
Thankfully, after a while, the predator eventually retreats back into the woods. Number 3.
I want to stop this video and move on to another one, but I'm just curious what number one's going to be.
He stops from his hike in order to scare the bear away. He screams his heart out, hoping that the loud sounds will make the predator avoid him and run away.
Не нафиг! Я ж боюсь, блядь! Иди! Ты чё? У меня ножик китайский!
Yeah, so far, Bulldog JC, the name of the video is Russian.
Does not end
What's it? What
quickly,
is it?
though, with his every
The name of the
sentence
video
being
is 12
screamed
Scariest Bear Encounters
bravery
Ever
and
Filmed in
fear.
Russia.
Всё, поеду
So yeah,
домой.
they're all Russian.
Я под море позову! Ха! Ха! Да у меня топор с собой! Ты еще пару шагов, бля!
He keeps his eye on the predator.
I don't know why it's so funny to hear the Russians yelling at the bears like that.
I
wonder what they're saying.
Despite fearing loud sounds and direct confrontation, some bears will often show no fear of anything during desperate
That's a
times.
pretty big black bear there.
Ну я... Вы что,
They don't usually get that big.
что ли, бля? Ну иди нахер! Сейчас попаду камнем, бля, попаду, гад буду! Я великий камнеметатель, дядя Вова, блядь!
The bear eventually fades away in the distance, ending the encounter.
The bear's like, yeah, this crazy Russian guy. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Here, a polar bear.
Oh no, they're the worst.
Sat inside the window of a house while one of the residents feeds the predator, all on camera.
This is crazy. Polar bears kill more humans than any other bear. They're savages. Oh my God.
At first, this video might seem to be all harmless and cute, but it still should not be mistaken that they are facing a ruthless predator. The claws and fangs of the polar bear are almost the same length as the person's fingers in the video.
Most bears are omnivores.
Wildlife
right? They eat a lot of berries and shit, depending on what part of the country they're in or world. They eat meat and berries and leaves and all kinds of shit. Polar bears only eat meat. They don't eat berries. They don't eat leaves. They're strictly carnivore. So do not fuck with a polar bear. Ever.
To not feed wild animals, as they will eventually associate you with food, spelling trouble for everyone. The predator eventually has enough and leaves the house alone, for now. Number 1. In the beginning of this last encounter, we can see a man recording a bear that is unaware of his presence from behind its back. He carefully and slowly follows the bear and eventually gets close enough that he decides to do something really stupid. The bear takes some time to process what just happened, but it doesn't take long.
Yeah, even the bear's like, this guy is stupid. Oh no. This guy, this is a suicide mission. That's what he's doing. You know the saying, don't poke the bear? He literally just poked the bear.
The video. What happened to the man is still a mystery. Thanks for watching
he's dead.
until the end.
That's what happened to him.
Check out this other video you might also like. I'll see
Fucking
you
idiot.
there.
Holy hell, look at that. Let's watch this one first. This is an ocean one.
Today we are looking at 10 animal encounters that could have ended in disaster. Starting with this one that looks like it was filmed with a russet potato. This lady was
this guy thinks he's a... Listen to this guy. He thinks he's a comedian. This video looks like it was filmed with a russet potato.
This lady was out enjoying her evening in the middle of the ocean when all of a sudden her husband noticed there was something swimming with her in the water. She was having so much fun that at first she didn't believe him when all of a sudden she felt something bump into her feet. Look, you can see it right beneath her.
Oh no.
Right there. She swam back to the boat as fast as she could in slow motion and just in time because moments later they were surrounded by sharks.
Holy shit.
This animal encounter was crazy. It happened somewhere else in the world. This dolphin was going ham. He was trying to kick these swimmers out of their
What's
favorite
going on?
swimming spot.
What's going on with this
I
dolphin?
have absolutely no idea why the
He's
dolphin
mad as hell. He's not going to take it
jumping
anymore.
out of the water like a horse, like a seahorse. He continues splashing and thrashing and trying to get the guy in short shorts. His wife Karen was like, I'm out of here. But regardless of why, dolphins are super smart, so it had to be for good reason. Next up, this one is super crazy. This guy's floating on his surfboard because he doesn't know how to surf, and all of a sudden he sees something creepy down there. He thinks it's a squid, and he was right, it was a squid. It was a big, giant
Holy
squid.
hell.
This thing was like 500 pounds.
Giant squid.
Squid in the entire world, and it was deciding to come onto his board. I think the squid was just trying to teach this guy how to surf, and as you can see here, it worked. Coming in at number 4, there's a man in Hawaii floating
Now, let me
in
tell you
the middle of
something.
the ocean.
People that do this are crazy. I know there's some fisher people in the chat that like to fish and stuff, right? I love fishing as much as the next man. But these people that go on these kayaks out in the ocean and fish off of a kayak, you're crazy. Why can't you just get on a boat? Everybody knows that fishing attracts sharks because sharks eat what? Fish. The last thing you want to be on is a kayak when there's a big shark around.
But he doesn't.
I guarantee that's what's about to happen. I haven't even seen this video.
See, he can't even find the seat. When all of a sudden a giant tiger shark comes up and
Hey,
tries
a
to
tiger
get his
shark.
foot, but the
That's
tiger shark
your
takes
worst
one
nightmare.
smell and decides to swim away. In this next video, a scuba diver is spearfishing for fish when all of a sudden he gets one, but just as he does, a giant shark swims right underneath of him and attacks his friend. The shark bit the scuba diver
Oh,
on
shit.
the head and then swims away as if
He bit that man on the head, bro.
happened. The diver survived and decided he's just going to have canned tuna from now on. This next one is super crazy, but pay attention because if you blink, you might just miss it. This guy is in the swamps, probably catfishing like they all do in the South, and when he's pulling up his catfish line,
no.
all of a sudden, out comes killer
Alligator.
croc. This man's little legs had never moved faster before in his
Look at that, man.
entire life, even though he only ended up going about 2 miles per hour. In this next video, we have another fisherman with the catch
another
of the
idiot.
day. He has a giant tuna fish when all of a sudden Bruce from Finding Nemo forgets that fish are friends and not food. The guy ends up throwing this tuna fish back in the water. Rest in peace, tuna fish. But he ends up surviving. Quick question, has a shark ever jumped out of the water and bit you? Well, this lady was in the water giving some potato chips to some fish when all of a sudden
Potato
a little
chips?
shark comes out of nowhere and bites her.
Oh,
It
damn.
doesn't look like she lost any body parts, but it was definitely a close call.
That was a baby shark.
Okay, this reminds me of one of the most famous scenes out of Finding Dory, where Gerald was trying to get on the rock, but the other sea lions just wouldn't let him. Except this time, it's a boat. I don't know whose boat that is, but I'm pretty sure they were not happy when they saw footage of their boat being taken over by these big juicy sea lions. And finally on our list, we have the incredible Poncho the sea lion. He was chasing this boat in the tropical waters when they opened up the boat door. Poncho jumps right in when he seen a fish on the floor. He ran over and gobbled up that little fish, but Poncho was still hungry, so they gave him another one. Poncho ended up eating every fish on board, and then he decided he was just gonna go ahead and jump off the boat because he wanted to eat the rest of the fish in the ocean. Everybody on board couldn't believe their eyes. They were all amazed. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's free and you can always change your mind later. We'll see you on the next video.
After years,
shit.
really added a tower.
Giraffes won't hurt you, will they? I don't think so. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, jeez. Do you see that?
See, the more people on these little small boats in the ocean. This is what happens.
I don't know. He attacked us. He literally attacked us.
Yeah, you're fishing, and he's a big fish. That's what happens.
Oh my gosh! Dude, that's like a 9 or 10 foot.
That's like a 10-foot shark there.
Like 7. That's huge. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yeah, fuck that.
Watch out. Oh my gosh.
He sounds like he's having a good time, this guy.
Hold on to that thing.
He's laughing.
I'm gonna bail some water. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, an elephant. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Yeah. Hey, he just told you to leave, bro. That's what he's telling you. He's saying leave. And he turns around and smiles like it's funny. Look at this idiot. Now, that would be scary, but it would also be kind of cool. Orcas aren't known to kill people in the wild, so that would be pretty cool. Oh, no, 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 nope, 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 nope,
The forecast for today is partly stupid with 100% chance of dumbass.
Hell to the no.
That kind of hurt.
Hell to the no. Let me tell you something.
Yep.
All these bears that we watched that bear video. The bears are scary enough, and the sharks, those are scary. All these things are scary. Nothing is scarier than a wild cat. I don't care what kind of cat it is. A tiger, they're probably the worst. A cheetah, a leopard, a fucking mountain lion, whatever. You have zero chance. If they want to kill you, you have zero chance. The only way that you can survive is if you get a lucky shot off with your gun and happen to hit it in the right spot and it kills it instantly. But if a big cat decides that it wants you dead, then you're going to be dead. Period.
Watch my ship.
I don't even think I would live in a part of the world where they had cats these giant cats that just roamed around. I know there's places like that in the United States. There's a lot of mountain lions. Mountain lions aren't they I don't know. They generally don't want to be seen or heard from, but they're very stealthy and they won't mess with people. So every once in a while they do. But some of these parts of the world, especially like Africa, Asia, where they just have a bunch of wild tigers and leopards and shit, that always are just, you can be walking home from a beer run from a gas station and all of a sudden you get jacked by a tiger. No. Now, life's hard enough to have to worry about getting jacked by a tiger on the way back from the grocery store.
He's got my ship.
Oh, no. See, this thing, if this thing wanted to, it could rip their arm right out of their socket. Just rip it off. They're laughing and shit. Oh, it's got a baby too? Oh, no. You don't fuck with it, lady. What is wrong with you? She starts like poking it in the, look, did you see that? She starts like poking it in the eye. Look at this. It's like, hell no, lady, what are you doing? Stop that. I'm gonna rip your hand off. She seems to be enjoying this.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that orangutan just stole your girl. She's more in love with that orangutan than she is you. Oh, no, there goes the baby. That thing still got a hold of her hand. He's like, yeah, bro, you're going to have to just go ahead and move on. She's staying with me.
see zone.
Yeah, it's gonna break your arm because you're an idiot.
Don't be panic, yeah. Jackie, just sit down there.
Okay.
Now it's trying to eat her.
No, I
If that's my wife, I mean, at what point do you just go ahead and kill that thing? I would hate to kill an animal like that. But if it's my wife's arm or its life, I'm choosing my wife's arm. Sorry.
Don't panic, yeah. Just panic, yeah. Don't panic, yeah. Don't panic, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Sure. Jackie.
He's like, this is how we do it in the jungle, bro. All right? We just take what we want. I want that woman, I'm going to take her. Is this how monkeypox started? Oh, another monkey one. These people are so stupid.
He's my friend.
No, he's not.
You have to clean your shoulder off.
Yeah, famous last words. Did you hear that? He's my friend. Lady, he's not your friend. He's a monkey. Oh, Jesus. It's always white people, too. Always white people.
He's my friend.
He's my friend.
You have to clean your shoulder off, though. But
Yeah. Uh-oh,
Hey,
look
hey,
at
that's
him.
my wife.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look. Hey. Hey. Look at this thing. Oh, he wants some milk, son.
watch out, babe. Many more.
He's like, there's some food in there. Oh my God. This is fucking Mike Tyson's house? What is going on in this situation? This is what I'm talking about. I would not live in a place like that. Sorry. This has got to be in Africa somewhere. Clearly it is. Bro. Look at that. Look at this one. Look at the size of this one here. On the, the one sitting up. Look at that thing. Oh. What is he doing? Bro, you don't have antlers. You're about to lose an eyeball. One good hard ram with that thing's head, he'd kill that guy. If he wanted to. Why doesn't he get up and walk away? There's a lady in a car right there. Just walk over to her car and get in it. Or walk over to your car and get in it. About to rip his shirt off, too. Look at this guy. He's enjoying himself. Oh, he's got a camera, of course.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, you think? I like this lady in the car behind him. Yeah. She's thinking the same thing we're thinking. She's going, what is this guy doing? I see he's got a lot of camera equipment there. He doesn't have a gun, though. Or at least not one that I can see. What is that? The hell? What is that? I mean, I know it's a snake, but... Holy shit. Bro. Where are my snake experts at? What kind of snake is that? That's an anaconda? How do you know? Because it's swimming? No, that's not an eel. That's definitely a snake. I know a lot of snakes swim, but not most of them swim on the bottom like that. Most snakes that swim on the surface. They don't go under like that. I guess anacondas do. Vic says it's a water snake. Pete says it's a dead snake. No shit. Wow. No. I'm trying to find. Oh. All right, I got to click on this. It's clearly too long to watch all of it. It's a long video.
I've taken a million different.
But they got me with the thumbnail.
This is the first one.
Today I put together some of the most
Oh, no.
terrifying big
No, no, no,
cat
no, no, no,
attacks
no, no,
covered on
no,
this channel
no,
so
no.
far. We'll tell you stories of man-eating
Look at this.
Siberian tigers terrorizing a small village, a
See?
mountain lion in California who began preying on innocent
Jesus
mountain
Christ.
bikers, man-eating lions, and much more.
That's I just saw my nightmare.
Subscribe right now. These are the most terrifying, deadly
Yeah.
big cat stories you will ever hear.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Final Affliction.
Oh no.
In Orange County, California, mountain lions prowl from the Santa Ana mountain range's foothills and canyons up to the summits. These enormous and agile beasts are keystone species here as they help regulate the deer populations, keeping the ecosystem balanced for all its inhabitants. Unfortunately, even though mountain lions give birth to several kittens each spring,
Yeah, beautiful animals, but I'd rather just watch them on TV.
this is due to vehicle collisions,
I wouldn't want to see them in person.
rodenticides, and habitat loss in the area. Additionally, the ones in the Santa Ana mountains cannot procreate with other mountain lions in other areas because they are landlocked. As terrifying as they are, mountain lions are actually highly reclusive. They would never go out of their way to make contact with humans as they are generally afraid of us. Moreover, there are no documented cases of mountain lions deliberately hunting or stalking humans. So then, how do we explain the attacks? Some experts believe
cougars, bro.
mountain lions attack because people unwittingly provoke them. Those who accidentally get too close to the creature's kittens initiate a defensive response from the lion. They also react similarly if people get too close to their recent kill. After all, these creatures eat few and far between, so a recent kill might be its first meal in a long time. Nevertheless, unusual cases
Who would win that
do
fight?
happen, as is the
Mountain
case
lion
of
versus
Mark
bear.
Reynolds and Ann
I'm going to say the
Yellow.
mountain lion wins.
January 8th, 2004 was a day like any other. The
That
desert
bear's not.
hills of
The bear's a lot
Whiting
stronger, but it's not near as
Wilderness Park had
agile.
always been inviting, and Mark Reynolds was enticed as ever. Mark was a 35-year-old competitive cyclist working for a sports marketing company. He was a dedicated athlete who loved the outdoors and raced bicycles and motocross through rough terrain. Most of the time, Mark would cycle through the trails of Whiting Wilderness Park with his friends. However, today was different. He decided to go into the unpredictable desert hills alone, without a gun or pepper spray. He was experienced after all. Unfortunately, this turned out to be a grave mistake. The trail system is full of twists and turns that stretch for miles. Consequently, people who get lost here may not be found for a long time, not to mention the dangers of lurking predators in the area. As Mark rode his bike through the trail, a sinister force was brewing. Around half an hour into his ride, Mark approached a small climb and
The way they're
pedaled hard
hold
to
on
reach the
now.
top. Suddenly,
They're talking about this guy like he's dead. Did he get killed?
the
He must
chain
have.
broke and hung from the front sprocket. Looking down, he pulled at the two ends of the chain, snapping it in half. The chain had succumbed to the stress of the ride. Mark quickly parked his bike beside a bush and crouched over the broken chain, trying to devise a solution. Out of nowhere, a mountain lion appeared and tackled Mark, knocking him to the ground. Mark tried to fight against it, but the millions of years of evolution taught the beast to go for prey's vital areas. The mountain lion dug its claws into Mark's shoulders and bit him in the neck and face,
Oh my God.
suffocating him and cutting off his blood supply. Although Mark screamed in pain, nobody could hear him, he was alone, and Mark didn't stand a chance. When he finally succumbed to the injuries, the big cat dragged Mark's lifeless body into the nearby bush where it would begin to consume him.
Oh my God.
Angela was heading out with her friend Debbie Nichols for a day
That
of
man got
cycling
eaten
in the
by a
desert
lion.
hills of Whiting Wilderness Park. It was a typical day for the two women. At 19, Anne enlisted in the Marine Corps and was stationed in California. This was the ideal life for her since she had long been passionate about the outdoors.
So are these
Anne was a
are these just like
hardy woman.
reenactments?
She was
What?
equally
I thought we were going to see some videos here. This is just like B-roll footage of random animals and shit. So that was people that actually got killed by big cats. This must have just happened. Yeah, this is what the guy was just talking about. The mountain lion eat Mark Reynolds alive. Let's see if this is actually...
Welcome to another Shark Attack Stories marathon, showcasing some of the most brutal shark attacks.
Is this just more of...
channel so far.
This is the same channel. I wonder if this is just more B-roll stuff,
Rearing
like the
its
last one.
formidable head into the light.
I think it is.
But Lewis did not see the creature. The gloomy weather ensured anything a few meters below him would stay where they were, in the dark, out of sight and out of mind. It moved like a submarine, precise, deadly, and
All right.
cautious.
Yeah, they're not going to show
400 million
anything.
Years of evolution taught it to become almost invisible in the ocean, following the movements of its prey. The great white shark followed Lewis. Still unknown of the danger, Lewis's fate was sealed at that very moment. Placing itself strategically a few feet below the surfboard, the great white shark suddenly went into gear, propelling 2,000 pounds of brute force towards the surface. The water exploded.
Now, this is the only time I think I would
The
enjoy
creature's massive jaws laced with 5 rows of teeth clamped onto
watching
Lewis
a person
as he
getting
paddled
eaten by
away
a
at the
killer
water.
whale if it's in
It was
SeaWorld.
like a train had struck him. The immense force knocked Lewis back from his surfboard, causing him to sink into the depths of the ocean. The single curious bite removed a portion of Lewis's left chest. Before he knew and understood what was happening, he was already dying.
Did we watch this one already? I feel like we might have.
In East New Britain, Papua New Guinea, two friends had a brush with death when they incurred the wrath of a hungry shark. In the beginning, the two men are about 57 meters deep into the ocean, and one of them appears to be shark calling with the aid of a plastic bottle.
Dumbass.
Moments later, the diver with the plastic bottle turns around by chance and is shocked by what he sees.
Oh, yeah, well, you're shocked that he's trying to call a shark and he's shocked that he sees one? Fucking idiot. Yeah, that's what you get, you
Luckily
dumbass.
for the pair, the shark pays them no mind after the first encounter. It chooses instead to swim away, leaving them unharmed.
People are so
On
stupid.
the coast of California, an innocent man was out peacefully kayaking in the open sea when he suddenly felt something hitting the back of his boat.
Yep. Just another fishing on a kayak story. It always ends the same.
Unfortunately for him, the aggressive predator refuses to back down and decides to come right back for more.
That's a hammerhead. That's interesting. This man just keeps smacking the shark with his oar.
At some point, though, the animal appears to take a sudden break from the fight, and he immediately makes an attempt at escaping.
Yeah, get the hell out.
Not like me at all.
The MagView Digiscope.
Yeah, I'm going to play that in a minute. I'm going to watch a little bit more of this video here, and then I'm going to take a look at it, Slim.
Many stressful minutes go by when he eventually realizes that he is no longer being followed and proceeds to pass as his parents watch over him from the boat nearby.
Oh, no.
In the Bahamian Reefs, an 8-year-old boy on vacation with his family went out to explore the beautiful ocean floor.
Did I hear that correctly? An 8-year-old boy is free diving by himself, and his dumbass parents are sitting on the boat watching him? Like that's gonna help? What the?
When things took a
fucking parents of the year there.
turn. The video starts off with the young man peacefully swimming around the depths of the ocean as his parents watch over him from the boat.
His dad's
nearby.
a big puss. Dad's like, no, there's sharks down there. But yeah, you go, kid.
For him, though, a shark suddenly appears out of nowhere, lurking not too far away. Just in case, he quickly turns around to swim back to the boat when this happens.
Oh no. Well, you better shoot that thing.
Having luckily defended himself just in time,
This
the
kid's a
brave boy
badass, man.
continues to swim back to his family.
He's way more of a man than his father is.
The video
That's for sure.
ends there, and whether the shark came back is not known. While offshore kayak fishing, this man felt rather optimistic after noticing something pulling on his fishing line.
Yeah, look at it. I told you, it's always these kayakers that are fishing. Every time.
Although quite heavy, he still tries his best to pull up the unknown object. But what rises to the top is not.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big ass shark.
Whoa!
Yeah. Cut the line, dude.
Now in utter
Easy.
shock, he desperately rolls back his line and proceeds to turn off his camera altogether. This clip starts off as a man can be seen attaching a GoPro to himself and proceeds to carefully make his way towards the edge of a steep cliff with the intention to jump.
Oh no.
All right. Ready?
As the man rises back to the water's surface, his friend suddenly alerts him of something else lurking in the water.
Listen to this, man. You hear that?
Out of pure shock.
It's not really funny, but it is kind of funny. Listen to him scream underwater.
Suddenly alerts him of something else lurking in the water.
It's funny when he screams underwater.
Out of pure
I don't know why
shock,
it's so
he
funny to me.
immediately turns around and tries swimming away from the predator as fast as he possibly can.
Oh, hell no. That looks like a white shark, too.
After coming just inches away from the animal, the man luckily manages
It
to
wasn't very big, but it was still a white shark. And that must be somewhere like New Zealand or something. That's what it looked like.
A group of Australian friends on a fun spearfishing expedition.
Let's go spearfishing, mate.
Fighting for their lives when they were attacked by a hungry tiger shark.
Oh,
the
no.
camera starts rolling right as they spot the predator suspiciously swimming around right below them.
Yeah, tiger sharks, those are the ones, you don't want to mess with them. They're really aggressive.
Luckily armed with sharp spears, both men bravely hold their ground to fight the animal off in hopes that it will eventually leave them alone. With the stubborn shark unfortunately refusing to back down, their other friend shows up just in time and immediately tries to get them out of the water. The men luckily make it on the boat unharmed and proceed to scream out in celebration of what they've just experienced.
Yeah.
This intense clip starts right as a huge great white shark suddenly charges a lone man trying to cage dive in peace.
This is another thing I don't understand. Cage diving. That's just got to be one of the stupidest things that a person can do.
After the collision, the frightened diver is immediately shoved to the back of the cage, which most likely saved his life in that moment. Luckily for him, the beast does not persist after the first collision. Instead, it turns around and swims away completely. Spearfishing in the waters of Big Island, Hawaii.
You notice
divers had their
a common theme here. It's always spearfishing and kayak
attacked
fishing
by a curious tiger shark. Initially, the camera starts rolling as the divers, unfortunately, notice the huge predator beginning to circle them. The divers keep nervously recording the shark as it continues to suspiciously swim around them when it eventually gets a little too close for their comfort.
That's a tiger shark. Look at it. You see, most sharks won't. You don't need to be scared of, but
refuses to leave
a tiger shark, a bull shark, a white shark, you don't want to mess with those.
Probably waiting for the perfect moment to attack.
You got a lot of bull sharks here in Charleston. A lot of them.
With the shark still after them, they unfortunately decide to stop recording, and what happens next remains unknown. On a sunny day in Florida, this adventurous man was out kayak fishing by himself.
Kayak fishing.
Something truly
every time.
The first
I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. There is 0.0 chance that your boy Pigskin Pete is ever kayak fishing in the ocean. 0.0. I don't have a problem swimming in the ocean, snorkeling. Hell, I'd even probably go scuba diving. If I was certified to do it, that sounds fun. But there's 0.0 chance that I'm spearfishing. That's not happening. Or kayak fishing. That's not happening. All right. Really quick. Slim wants me to... I guess he emailed me a video that he wants me to watch. Let me pull it up real quick. Now, I have no idea what this video is about, so... So I'm vetting it before I...
Down the street in my 6'4".
All right, it looks good enough. Here, give me a sec. Here we go. Enjoy, everybody, courtesy of Slim Shady Canes.
Jocking the bitches, slapping the
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me they got into a car accident and everybody pressed the eject button?
Damn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Nobody
10.
gonna stay to take down the insurance information.
10 people
this
got
brother was the
that
first one to run out the car. He came back because he forgot his wallet, and there was an additional person who was chilling in the trunk. And this is how you knew this was a group of misfits. How you leave the fattest person in the trunk? This man running with everything he got. If he did this on a daily basis, he wouldn't be so damn big. At this point, there's got to be some sort of setup, because how would take this man damn near 30 seconds to exit the car after you were hit? You driving an Audi, got rear-ended, and the driver took off? This is an easy pavement. I would have been out the car chasing them fools down. Not only you gonna get a new car, they gonna pay off your student loans to boot, and you gonna get one stimulus check for each one who ran off. Meanwhile,
I'm already getting ideas for next Friday. Oh no, there won't be a midday show next Friday because it'll be the Slab Olympics. Anyway, whatever. The Friday after that, since we're doing videos on Fridays now, I've already got an idea for what genre we'll watch next.
While this sedan gotta be a portal to the Dominican Republic, they got the whole embassy in this one car. You got a preschool girl accompanied by several brothers exiting this car. Where
How do you even fit that many people?
For all of these gluteal clefts? It looked like these two brothers was fused together. So far, 7 have exited, and everything has been from the back seat. Make that 8. Here comes number 9. There gotta be a flatbed in the back seat. One person exited for each baby Octomom had, and here come number 10. If each passenger farted, it might just be a gas chamber in there, and evidently there's more. We in double digits. 2 came out of the vehicle, so we up to number 12, and here comes number 13.
How do you get 13 adults in that car? I call bullshit. This has got to be some kind of trick.
By NASA with the amount of space they got covered, and there's more people in the trunk. Homie was laying on clothes. Wait, is that a head? He was laying on other people. Yo, there's, oh my God. What number are we up to now? That's like 15 people in one small ass sedan. That's a second head right there. That's 16. Wait a minute. And they not even kids. Look at homie in the white shirt. That's a grown man named Jonathan in his mid-40s who's evading paying his taxes. We up to number 16 at this point, and this last brother gotta get out the car, and they got more cargo inside the vehicle. You see them pulling out bags and shit. I don't know where in the DR this is, but if you drop a RV in they town, they might just move the entire village across the nation. Blue shirt was 17, and there's number 18 in the white shirt. How the
18 people in that little car. How does that car even operate? Like you think it would be too much weight for that thing to even drive. It's not like, I mean, that's like a 4-cylinder Nissan or something.
People in a sedan. Turns out this was a group of Haitians at the Dominican border. What are my people doing? We should stick all the Haitian politicians in a vehicle and get them the fuck up out the country. Free Haiti. Meanwhile, in this powder blue car, somewhere on the streets of Russia, vehicles substitute for condoms, and it appears the sperm cells are being let loose. This looks like when you unzip a document on your computer and the files start going everywhere. I used to think clown cars didn't exist, but they got endless seats in these vehicles.
The only reason this one's not that funny is because they're clearly doing this on purpose. I mean, they're all getting out of the car and they're waving at the camera. So they just purposely tried to see how many people they could fit in that car for a funny video, I guess.
Every single one of them use the same Netflix account. They up to 11. Make that 12, Pete. 13. Is nobody in these countries claustrophobic? And it appears there's people locked inside the trunk. These kind of vehicles gotta be found on my 600-pound life. The shocks are impeccable. These cars can uphold a herd of Groudon, and it appears there's another in the trunk. Another one with a guitar. Homie was a human stereo playing music from the trunk, and there is
human stereo.
And just when I thought cars couldn't get more interesting, how the hell you hide a human underneath the dashboard?
The hell?
There is no way you telling me somebody is hiding underneath dashboards out here in these streets. There is no way this brother did not turn into a transformer. What oxygen are you breathing? This man is inhaling transmission oil. He's gotta be a first ballot hide and go seek Hall of Famer. I could barely get my hands into my vehicle to change the headlights. They put a human underneath the dashboard. Did they build the car around him? This man was hiding inside the car roof box. I guess he didn't have enough money to call the U-Haul. He decided to try to haul himself. But what's killing me is how the white man looks so perplexed, like you ain't know this man was inside your car. How he gonna lock himself in without a key? He fit himself and his entire belongings inside a car roof box. This is ridiculous. And if you thought the dashboard was crazy, this man is hidden inside the bumper. Rumor has it he hasn't kissed somebody in years. His breath been smelling like exhaust since 95. There is no way they didn't make this car with this man inside the bumper. To make matters even worse, they didn't even have a bumper bully on the car. If they got rear-ended, it was over for this man. Do you know the level of patience you have to be able to relax inside of a bumper? The balls of this man gotta be made of steel. You chose the bumper of all locations.
Man, man looks
this
hurt.
Dude gotta be a hitman or something. Imagine you're a cop. It's your first day on the job. You make a routine stop. The car takes off only to see they got 200 people in the damn pickup truck. What kind of Krusty the Clown Uber pool car is this? They got out one at a time. Whoever packed them in there must have been the most elite Tetris player. The shots on this vehicle gotta be stronger than Thanos. How you fit a starting offense and defense in a damn pickup truck? My spine hurt just imagining how they fit into this car. And once the cops pulled up, they digivolved.
Yeah, I'm too claustrophobic for that shit too, dude.
Me on the left, he activated his escape.
How many of you actually been in a trunk before while the people are driving? I have. When we were in high school, we used to sneak out at lunch that way. Because certain people were allowed to leave for lunch. If you had a friend who was a senior and you were like a sophomore, they could leave for lunch, but you couldn't. And they had a parking lot attendant that, you know, regulated who came in and out of the student parking lot. So many of times I hopped in somebody's trunk to sneak off of campus during lunchtime. And I can tell you, even if it's only for 5 minutes, it's scary. I don't like being in enclosed spaces like that. Yeah, I'm definitely claustrophobic.
Early, he want no parts of getting arrested. But if I was at the bottom of this pile, I would have been sick. You mean to tell me I'm about to get sent to prison because I showed up to the illegal immigrant pickup truck early? This is some bullshit. And
the guy who was the parking lot attendant, so he was cool. He was one of the coaches, Coach Harris. He was funny. But one time he figured out that I was in the trunk, and I could hear my friend who was driving the car, you know. He's like, man, I know you got somebody in that trunk. And he's like, what are you talking about? I ain't got nobody in the trunk. And he's like, dude, I know you got somebody in the trunk. And he goes, no, I don't. He goes, open the trunk. He goes, no, I'm not going to open the trunk. Eventually he convinces him to open the trunk. He pops the trunk and the trunk, I'm laying there in the trunk. I look up at Coach Harris. He's like, man, get the hell out of there and get back inside. Damn.
Crazy part is they really discriminatory. If you over 6 foot, you can't be 6'5" and ride the Juan Express. You're not gonna be able to fit in the back. Homie on the right got out the car with a gallon of water. Ain't nobody got time for that. In my youth, I heard you all what you eat. Evidently, this brother became a mattress. Somebody said this the greatest unboxing video ever produced. Homie looked like he just woke up. His parents told him to go to bed and he took it way more serious than we thought. Where's Abe Lincoln when you need him? Who knew there was slavery at Bob's Furniture? If he was delivered to somebody's house on Valentine's Day, a couple would have been making babies on top of somebody's baby. Sometimes I lay in bed after my alarm goes off. These motherfuckers lay in bed for transportation. Homie looking at the police like this is not my destination. The GPS is tripping. Just when you thought ejaculating on mattresses because you out of napkins was safe. Happy Father's Day, bro. But of all of these, nothing trumps this one. There was a teenager hiding underneath.
Now that is crazy.
Homie caught a flight like never before. Who needs a plane ticket when you could just hold on to the wheel? Mans was in flight from San Jose to Hawaii.
What?
That's 5.5 hours. Homie got on a flight at the expert level. This is Hall of Fame difficulty. And how fitting, he was 35,000 feet on 420 of all dates.
That is
he got
crazy.
High in all aspects of the word high. This brother gotta be a resident of Saffron City after leaving victorious from the fighting dojo because he was equipping his focus band. His health is on 1 HP. And you know what the crazy thing is? The Russians were the only people who actually made it to their destination. destination because they got out of their car for fun. But everybody else failed in their mission to reach their original destination. This stowaway was trying to make it to Somalia. He never left Hawaii. But all jokes aside, these two locations got to be the craziest spots I have ever seen people hiding in vehicles. Homie is in the bumper, the other is in the goddamn dashboard. Like how? How? Soon enough, you're gonna be seeing people hiding indoors. One person might just be the goddamn antenna.
That was courtesy of Slim Shady. That guy's funny. What's his name? Chiseled Adonis. Looks like a pretty big channel. Did you just fart, Nate? What was that?
Shoot. Oops. I didn't know I was on the show.
You what?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know I was on the show already. Sorry.
No, yeah, I just brought you on.
Sorry. My bad. Yeah. How you doing, Pete?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Nate?
Good. Yeah, I'm on lunch break, so.
Okay. Yeah, I know you go on lunch break at like what, 12 something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
It's for the training video.
Whose training video? Yours?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, well, I can't wait either then. You're going to put a training video out?
Yeah, I might do a premiere or probably just do, I don't know, just video probably.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever works for me.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be great.
Yeah. That reaction video that you did like moments ago, where that kid almost got eaten by a shark. That dad needs to go to jail.
Yeah, his dad's not very brave, is he?
No, he's a puss.
Yeah, I agree.
If I was his dad, I would protect him. So.
Nate, have you ever been kayak fishing in the ocean before?
No, but I have been on a lake though.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. But I have been fishing, kayak fishing on a lake though.
On a lake, that's different. There's no shark. There's no sharks in the lake.
No, just snakes or whatever.
Yeah, but they're not going to tip your kayak over and eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate snakes though.
And even like I was saying the other day, like I grew up swimming in alligator-infested rivers around here, so I'm not scared of swimming with alligators. If you're in the water, the amount of people who get bit or injured by an alligator inside when they're in the water is very low. Now, crocodile's a different story. But they don't live in the United States. But so you can fish on a river with alligators. They're not going to come and bump and turn your kayak over and bite you, but a shark will.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want.
That's a different story.
I don't want anything to do with those problems, Nate.
Me either.
No.
I don't want my hammer to get chopped off.
Yeah, you don't want that shark biting your hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
Right.
Guess what I'm wearing today?
What?
Surprising. Guess what I'm wearing today? It's not the outfit.
Well, I would hope don't wear that outfit to work.
No.
Yeah, no.
I got the Huskers.
Oh, you're wearing Nebraska gear again, so you've forgiven them?
No, hell no. No. I'm still a fair weather fan. I picked the random polo shirt today because it's like every Friday at my work thing is a sports team where like close day.
Yeah.
So I picked a random shirt. So.
Okay.
You in, Scott?
Yeah.
That was a very interesting story, Nate.
I tried.
What's up? Fair weather fan. Nature Boy calls you a fair weather fan.
I admit that too.
Yeah, he does admit it. He's a fair weather fan and a two-teamer.
Well, I'm only a fair weather fan for one team, which is Nebraska.
Yeah. Which one? You've always said that you've been more of a Michigan fan than a Nebraska fan, right?
Yeah, that's facts.
So which one in your household is the Nebraska fan? Is it your dad?
Yes, my dad is.
Is your dad from Nebraska?
No.
No?
He was raised in Michigan, so.
Oh, well, that's weird. So he's a two-teamer too, then.
Well, kind of. He's basically a Michigan fan, but he sometimes root for Nebraska if he has to.
What's his connection to Nebraska other than living there? How long has your dad been in Nebraska for?
Since his wife, which is my mom, since been married. So
they got married and moved to Nebraska?
Yeah.
Oh.
They used to date in Colorado somewhere. I think it was Denver, but I was not alive then. So
Yeah.
I heard stories.
So they lived in Colorado. They got married, and they said, we're going to go start our family in Omaha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And plus, Omaha is a good place to raise a family because it's not that big, not that small. It's just
I don't know. How big? I've never been there. What's the population of Omaha? Let's figure this out.
Yeah, I think it's actually decent size.
Yeah, it's a pretty big city, right?
You look at it's. Did you look it up there already?
I'm looking at that right now. Omaha population 2022 it's just under 1 million.
Yeah, so it's
about 850,000 or so.
So yeah, it's a decent size.
That's pretty big.
It's basically Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis is about 700,000.
I guess that's not big. I mean, when you think of the big cities, you think of New York, Chicago, LA. Multi-millions of people. But I consider 1 million or around 1 million to be that's at least a medium-sized city, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But sports market, that's another story for Omaha.
That's like twice as much as Charleston, I think. Maybe even more than that. Let's see. Charleston population. When you look up Charleston's population, it's confusing because most people consider there's the city of Charleston, and then there's the Charleston County, and then there's the Charleston area, which is 3 counties. So I don't know exactly when you look up the population which one of those it is. Probably the city. Oh, the metro area population of Charleston in 2022 was 734,000. That's more than I thought. That's almost as big as Omaha.
Yeah, but the thing is, Omaha has like 2 skyscrapers.
Well, so the city, I think probably the metro area of Omaha is definitely bigger city vibe. But the city of Charleston is pretty big and spread out. So the population is high, but you get what I'm saying.
I think there's one key factor you're missing, though, Pete.
What?
Charleston is not a Siberian-like wasteland like Omaha, Nebraska is.
Oh, fuck off, Slim.
I go to Omaha. I believe Mrs. Peete went there.
Yeah,
one time.
And plus, in my opinion, they had the best zoo in the U.S.
No,
Omaha.
maybe it wasn't Omaha. Maybe it was. I think it was Minneapolis. I don't know.
Yeah,
She went somewhere over there.
I didn't say I wouldn't visit it, but it's just a simple fact. It's too fucking cold. Get out of there.
Yeah, that's correct about that. But
when I get home, it kind
but in the summertime, it's hot.
Her and I would put most of her.
Usually in the summertime.
So the Charleston population is growing by an average of 1.8% per year for the past 15 years. That's a significant amount.
How about Omaha? Is it more?
That's about 80 new people moving to Charleston per day on average for 15 years.
That's a lot.
Think about that. 80 people a day.
I actually might move to. Well, I'm gonna go to college soon, which I'm not in college yet due to my disability. But I might go to Missouri State, which is in Springfield, Missouri. But I might go to Missouri State. So
You're gonna go to Nebraska, Nate?
no, F that. Well, actually, they do have a good campus. So.
Nature Boy has a great question. What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to be for some sort of career or job or whatever? What's your, or do you even know?
I do know. It's either gonna. Right now, I don't know, but I do. My goal is to be a ceramicist or a ceramic maker.
Oh, you want to make ceramics?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's the last thing I expected you to say. I'll tell you that much.
or
you want to make like pottery, like Patrick Swayze in Ghost. Imagine Nate sitting with the pottery machine spinning around, and he's working that thing, making a vase.
I actually did pottery at high school, so
yeah, we used to do that too. Like I think that's part of art class. You do the
yeah, it's called ceramics. I think.
Yeah, yeah. You what's that called? Fire glaze it or something?
Yeah, like glazing.
Yeah, you glaze it. Yeah, I think it's funny. Everyone got to make. I remember this clearly too. It might have been like 6th grade or something. And the teacher's like, okay, everyone can make whatever they want, you know. And so this one kid made a fucking ashtray in 6th grade. And the teacher was like, why'd you make an ashtray? And he's like, because my mom and my dad smoke. So I give it to him for a gift. Everyone else is making like, you know, coffee cups and shit like that. This guy's making ashtrays.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah. So that sounds like a good small business idea, Nate. Like you could make all kinds of different ceramic things like ashtrays and coffee cups or whatever else, or maybe just art. And then you could have a website and you could sell your ceramics online. Or maybe you could even get some stores to sell your ceramics for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus,
original Nate art.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But I was going to say, I do have ceramic potteries at my house. So
Nate's going to be the next Andy Warhol.
I was actually thinking too about Bob Ross 2.0, but that's painting.
I'll tell you what, the ceramic thing is also something that is attractive to women. I'm telling you, they love that shit.
Then I gotta make a hammer. Then.
Yeah. They'd be like, "What do you do, Nate?" Oh, I'll show you. Let me show you some of my work, baby.
Yep.
And then you can teach them how to do it, like on Ghost. Sit behind her and help her shape the pottery.
Is that the movie where he does that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Nate's good.
There's a scene.
Yeah, it's
called,
his dead wife, who who goes inside of Whoopi Goldberg, which is funny.
No,
wait a minute. He was dead. The wife was.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He goes inside of Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, and imagine a scene that, like you said, me showing a girl or woman or whatever, showing pottery instead. I was saying like droppers like hard, hard.
Yeah, women think making pottery is sexy, Nate. I'd probably go that route. The Bob Ross thing, probably not very sexy to a woman.
Well,
yeah.
I'll be the Bob Ross of ceramics.
Bob Ross of ceramics. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 2023. Bob Ross would get canceled for that afro.
Yeah, he actually looks like a basketball player by hair wise in the 80s. I don't know. But yeah, I either want to go to Missouri State, like I said, or somewhere local where I'm close to home, which is Nebraska. But,
Missouri State. What? That's random. Why Missouri State?
Well, because I didn't tell you this. There's a thing, College, which is a program, which is a site. You can look it up if you want. It's called Think College. It's a program for disability kids. That
Okay. I got you now. So they have a program tailor fit for Nate. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
All right. I got you now. How far away is Missouri State from Omaha?
It's in Springfield, Missouri. So probably like 7 hours.
Oh, wow.
Less than an hour, something like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But, hey, Jordan. Yeah.
Piece of advice, Nate: stay away from East Duboga Community College.
Yeah, you don't want to be a slapdick.
The DJ ukulele won't be there though.
Is that a black school system?
What?
No, Nate. No.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck, Nate?
Oh, sorry.
Wow. I think the joke went over your head, Nate. East Duboga Community College is where Dabo Sweeney was making fun of people saying that DJ came from.
Yeah, he was discriminating against them.
Yeah, he was discriminating against them. Now,
he should be canceled.
Yeah. Whenever he said that, I thought he was just making up a fictitious place until one of you guys told me that's an actual place, East Duboga Community College. Huh?
I don't know about that, but I do know Blue Mountain State's an actual place.
No, East Duboga Community College is in Alabama. I guess it's near Tuscaloosa. I guess maybe it's like the community college where you go before you go to Alabama for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Every major university has one of those. That's right there off of campus. That
so it's based on from
Tech
Africa.
College or whatever, huh?
So the word's from Africa. Abiboga, whatever it's called. It sounds like an African name.
East Duboga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the name comes from, but I know it's in Alabama.
Oh, and also
Duboga could definitely be a city in Alabama.
And also, Dean College has Alabama as a program too. So I'm not going to go there. But hey, Pete, listen to this.
Yeah.
Think College or even Clemson has a program for Think College.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should become a tater, Nate.
Yeah, you'd love it. You'd love it, man.
Yeah, I was thinking go while Trevor Lawrence was there, but it was too late. Because I saw a video where at Clemson while Trevor Lawrence was at Clemson, he was practicing and stuff. I was on the Clemson site or whatever, and I saw team managers like Down syndrome and disability kids.
Yeah, it's called they call it the Clemson Life Program.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it's called. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I think most schools have those.
Yeah, Georgia has it, but Georgia has it, but they don't have housing for some reason.
Yeah, I mean those programs are great because they take people like Nate, they get them a degree. They also, it's kind of like they learn a trade of some sort, and then they give them job play. They actually go out and find them a job. So it's a great thing that those schools do. And I'm sure they could find you a job somewhere making ceramics or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. It's hopefully in the next 2 years or so, I might gonna go to college. So
let's find the directions to East Duboga Community College. Let's see. Oh, there's a website.
So Nate, if you go to a school that's not Michigan, will you not be a Michigan fan anymore?
The bad thing is Michigan doesn't have a Think College program. It's for some freaking reason. But
I'm gonna blame Jim Harbaugh. I'm gonna say it's his fault.
Yeah,
I blame more Manuel.
So
I blame. Sorry.
it looks like there's not an actual college called East Teboga Community College, but East Teboga is a city in Alabama, and there is community colleges in it. So maybe that's what he was saying. I don't know. I try to look up East Teboga Community College, and it's giving me two other community colleges that are located in East Teboga, Alabama, but they're not called East Teboga Community College. So
Maybe is that where Dabo Swinney's from in Alabama?
no, he's from Pelham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just an old poor boy from Pelham. That's what he says all the
Shout
time.
out to Blue Mountain State, though, by the way. That's actually a pretty good party school.
Blue Mountain State? Where's that at?
It's in Mississippi. Remember
In
they
Mississippi?
had that show about it
What
some
show?
years ago. There was a show called Blue Mountain State.
On what, like Netflix?
No, it was. I think it was on cable TV, like FX or something.
Yeah, but a lot of those go on to Netflix. Well, let's look it up. Blue Mountain State. Yeah, American sitcom Blue Mountain State. So it wasn't a document. It was fake. Is what you're saying?
No, there actually is a Blue Mountain State in
Yeah.
Mississippi.
But there was the show looks like it was like actors, not real
No, it
people.
wasn't a documentary. It wasn't actually.
Okay.
I don't even think they actually shot it on campus.
Here it is. Blue
They
Mountain
just named
State
it after an actual university.
TV series 2010 and 2011. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, Pete. If Clemson goes to Omaha, if someday to do, I will show you around Omaha if you want. If you go.
Yeah, it's not really on my list of things to go do right now. Nate is going to Omaha.
No, not right now. But like when you had time.
Wait a minute, Pete. I thought you wanted to go to Omaha and release all those poor caged animals from the zoo.
No, I don't. I just like to yell at people that have caged animals. I don't want to participate in releasing them.
Well, that seems a very glass half empty approach.
It is. We all contribute in our own way, Slim. My contribution to the cause is yelling about it on the internet.
Okay.
That's all.
Gotta start somewhere, I guess.
But if I were to go to Omaha, it would be probably for the College World Series. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that if Carolina goes.
Yeah. Belushi was on here a few weeks ago. So he went to it one year. He said he loved it.
Yeah, I've heard it's crazy down there.
Yeah. I would do that.
Somebody claiming to be Vic 2 is asking permission to be laying on the festivities.
Jeff says, what position did Dabo play in college? He was a wide receiver. He was a walk-on wide receiver. I think he had like 6 catches in 5 years or something.
He's white. We knew he was a walk-on. 1
catch per year average. I believe, well, both of his sons have statistically surpassed him by a long shot.
I see. If he had played for Kirby Smart, he would have been a starter on scholarship from day one.
There you go. Well, I don't know if Dabo is anything like Lad McConkey. But...
No. He did have a national championship, though. Was that 1992, I think?
Right, he did have national championship, but he didn't play. So.
Yes, he did. He had 1 catch in that game.
Oh, in what game?
And, well, whatever the final game of the year was, the bowl game that won them national championship.
It was the Sugar Bowl.
Sugar Bowl. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't a star. He barely saw the field.
Yeah, well, most coaches are that way.
Yeah.
Most coaches aren't very good players.
Right. That's exactly right.
Coaches. Yeah.
Yep. Hell, Mike Leach didn't even play football.
John Madden didn't either, did he?
I don't think so. And Bill Belichick did, but barely. Again, I think he was on a defensive roster somewhere for a short period of time.
Belichick played lacrosse, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. But this whole thing about people.
Yeah, according to the rumor, Nick Saban played corner, but he's 5'3". I find that a little sus.
I don't know. He's 5'3", but Maybe he is.
I mean, how many 5'3" corners do you see running around out there?
I don't think he's 5'3".
Yeah.
He ain't far off from it.
He might be like 5'7", 5'8", but either way, yeah, Bill Belichick. Well, the difference with Bill Belichick came from a long line of coaches. So this is funny. My dad tells a story because when my dad was at the Naval Academy in the '60s, I believe he graduated from the Naval Academy in 1965, and Bill Belichick's dad was the coach at Navy. And this was when Bill Belichick was just a little kid, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. So my dad said he would remember, going to watching the practices and stuff, and seeing a young little Bill Belichick running around on the field with his dad. But I don't think he ever played, though. I don't think Bill Belichick played college ball, did he?
Oh.
So.
I know.
I'm pretty sure he played lacrosse.
Miami, right before Miami got good as a football program, when they hired Howard Schnellenberger, the coach right before him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's any relation, but his name is Lou Saban.
Yeah. Let's see here.
And he was absolutely terrible.
You got, God dang, he got a long career. He's been coaching since 1975.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't play. Well, see, this is what I was talking about. So he went to high school in Annapolis, Maryland. That was when his dad was at Navy. And college at where's that? Wesleyan. And there's no playing career. It's just all coaching, starting with the Baltimore Colts back in 1975. So yeah, he didn't play.
Become a coach without being a player.
This is what I love about when people come on YouTube and go, "Who does this guy think he is? You're giving his opinion on college football. He didn't even play college football." I'm like, yeah, neither did Bill Belichick or fucking Mike Leach. What, are you gonna tell them they don't know what they're talking about too? Now, I'm not saying I know more than them. Clearly, I don't. But that the argument is stupid that you had to have played that sport at a high level to have an opinion on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mark Richt was a great coach. He didn't play.
Right.
He sat there and watched Jim Kelly play.
Backup quarterback. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. God, look at this list of accomplishments by Bill Belichick. When you see it written down, it's even more shocking. Listen to these records. Most Super Bowl wins, 8.
Yeah, we knew that one.
Most Super Bowl wins as head coach, 6. Most Super Bowl appearances, 12. Most Super Bowl appearances as head coach, 9. Most playoff wins as a head coach, 31. Most divisional championships as a head coach, 17. I'm not going to name all the different Super Bowls he won. NFL 2000s All-Decade Team, NFL 2010s All-Decade Team, NFL 100th Anniversary All-Time Team, NFL Patriots All-2000s Team, New England Patriots 50th Anniversary Team. Are these made-up awards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, though.
All-Dynasty Team? What the fuck is that?
I think a lot of people. I think Bill Belichick might have ended up tarnishing his own record.
Why?
Because he still has a sub 500 record as a head coach without Brady.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, in order to protect his legacy, he should have retired after Brady left?
Yeah. He needs to win one.
You think he needs to win a Super Bowl?
Without Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Win one without Tom.
Which theoretically he should have more time because he can coach a whole lot longer than Brady can play, obviously.
Right, and he is, what is he? He's 70 though, so he's getting up there.
I wasn't saying he was a spring chicken by any means.
You gotta also think Brady gets a lot of the credit for some of those early Super Bowls, but they had some of the best defenses in NFL history during a couple of those Super Bowls. Early on.
They did a couple of years, but somebody actually compiled the stats. With Brady as the starter, they averaged the 15th ranked defense in the NFL. So right in the middle.
Yeah, but the first few years, they were one of the best in the league.
Oh, no doubt. Like I said, you could definitely pick out some years where that defense was absolutely elite. I'm just saying the average of the that 20-year span, they were right in the middle.
Yes.
Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then he said, "Hey Vic, shut up," and dropped out.
Damn, just mic drop.
He just mic dropped you, Vic. He wouldn't even. He did.
Yeah, shut me up, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, shut him up.
Vic.
Damn, that was cold.
Wow. Nate's been on one for like a month.
Yeah, I don't know what's gotten into Nate.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not just the Vic thing. It's everything. It's like, I think that...
No pun intended, Vic, but I wouldn't stand for that if I were you.
Nate ran out of fucks, man. He doesn't give anymore. He ran out. Guys, I hate to do it, but I gotta get off here today. I got something I gotta do to 1 o'clock. So, yeah. Appreciate. Thank you for the video, though, Slim. That was funny.
Oh, he's got a few. And if I had thought about it, like if I had known you were gonna do animal videos beforehand, he has one. That
He does.
Like.
Oh, yeah, I definitely watched that. The guy's funny.
Yeah, well, it's just like, bighorn sheep fucking with people and just headbutting people's cars for no reason.
Yeah. I think
he does a bunch of different videos. He does a lot of sports too.
Mainly what he does is like football commentary.
Oh,
Do his
okay.
own commentary over games. Does a lot of boxing, MMA commentary.
But it's all funny stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, he's also a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, you can tell. He's definitely a comedian.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. I've been subscribed to him for a few years.
Yeah, I'll check out some more of his stuff. I think next show, well, not next Friday because it will be the Slab Olympics and I won't be doing a midday show next Friday. But the Friday after that, I think we'll go watch some Karen videos. I love Karen videos.
Karen videos are funny.
Yeah, they are good.
I always cringe at Karen videos, though.
And there's like a more specific genre of Karen videos that I like, and that is the Karens that freak out about people who drive supercars. You've seen these? Like, these people, they own these supercars. They get together and they drive around town and they drive through suburb areas. And of course, if you live in like the suburbs, you're not used to seeing like 100 supercars ride through your town. So they get all mad and like, you'll see. It's great. It's great that the Karen's out there yelling at the supercar people, getting all mad. They call the police, It's great. All right. We'll see you later, Vic.
All right. See you, Pete.
Yeah, have a good day, buddy. Same with you, Slim.
All right, buddy.
All right, later. All right, guys, another successful midday show in the books. Hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. It is Friday, so I will be back tonight at 10 p.m. for the live call-in show. The Friday night call-in shows are definitely right at the top of the list of one of my favorite shows to do, one of the most fun. So look forward to seeing you all tonight at 10 p.m. Have a great Friday. I'll see you